Right. We're feeding the hen, such that... It's Numa, though. Right. So... We need to be studying something. Sky, preferably Rose, so let's... What's a Rose book we've already read? Rose of Wozni isn't a Rose book, ironically. Quite a rare type of book. I mean, I guess we can do Perugian diaries. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, it's not reading my keyboard inputs, or at least not my letter key inputs. That's really, really weird. Yeah, nope, also, it's reading tab. Tutoring Hiscos. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to save and quit. Because I think I left it on not loaded for too long. Let's see if saving and quitting and then just loading will be enough. Grave sketches. Yep, once again, not doing the keyboard shortcut. Okay, we'll fully exit the game. How odd is that? I wonder if it's because I have a key, controller connected? Is it like reading the controller as a thing? For some forsaken reason? The strange thing is I'm so certain I have rose-type books that I've read. Like, where else would I have gotten my... I mean, I guess... The sea does not regret seems like it might have rose secondary and moon. Alright. 1, 2, 3... Not these ones. You wouldn't want to eat them. Their souls might disagree with it. And some of them have fungus with eyes. So you definitely do not want to eat those books in particular. No, the books don't have eyes. The books have fungus that has eyes. The fungus has eyes. Also, welcome, Rowan. I could ask you, bunnies, are those edible? It's called keeper's skin. For 4 years since his adoption from a Bristol orphanage, Alopoli served as Strathcoyne's pupil and protege, but his relationship with this austere and secretive man was always complicated. Yowie, his journal confides, I still think Fraser's intentions are good. Certainly he agrees. But I never understood the final goal of his investigations. He was never prepared to enlighten me. And good intentions or not, I can no longer bear this stream of eyes. We have agreed to part, almost amicably. Alopoli left Perugia in 1909 without completing his degree. He had long lost interest in his studies, and the latter half of the journal is concerned with his studies of Umbrian folk songs with notes towards his own compositions, which are of wildly varying quality. One of the better ones, in the Marshes of Night, suggests he visited the site of the old Lake Fucinus near Ortuccio. Cheerful ditty. Bit of an open secret, don't you think? That bunnies are bunnies? Moon the cycle, edge a trophy, winter nothing more. I got memory salt, which has knock, okay. Memory contradiction, which has moon edge. And bittersweet certainty. Okay, okay. Good. Good-ish. Alright, okay. I kinda have to finesse this now. Yeah. Yes, and it's a game and story and lore. Like, it's... Oof. It's amazing. So what I want to do right now is elevate my knowledge of the boundaries between flesh, pearl, and pleasure and their equal contingents. Unfortunately... Oh, I do not have a relevant lesson, so I actually can't do that. I can elevate my Inks of Power potentially, but I kind of doubt it. Oh! Oh, right. I would need to use my other Inks of Power lesson, and that's why I don't want to do that. Lockworks and Clockworks seems quite possible. Memory salt. Fog. Cheerful ditty. Some shaft. Ooh, in Numa, skills upgrade in 30 seconds? Is that always how it is? Or am I just... Okay, so while that's happening... I need to read... yeah, like, I want to make that joke, but Numa is such a serious business that I'm like, oh dear, oh, I cannot... Oh, letters from a fugitive, yippee! That's a rose book. I needed to read a rose book. I also need to read scale books. So, Key of Night, that'll work. Numa, shortest season, labyrinth season, when the year loses its way, when time is a river and memory a winged bird. In Numa, oddities ripen in the gardens of the isle. Oh, fuck, I need to pick plants. Unexpected visitors arrive. Memory departs. When Numa ends, all memories will vanish with it, even persistent ones. That's lessons. One of every 9 seasons in Brandkrug is Numa, but Numa is the vagabond. Numa has no heralds. Numa might arrive twice in 1 year, or 4 years might pass without the touch of its mists. It's a spoopy season. Okay, so... yeah. And so because of that, I'm trying to use up these various of... asset supplications, yes. Okay, I'm studying 3 things right now. That should be fine. Because you need memories that match the aspects of the skill you're upgrading to upgrade it. And at least one, but only at least one, has to be a lesson. So because I have these 2 lessons, Inks of Power, I really want to use those, ideally to upgrade my knowledge of Inks of Power, because it's a really important skill for completing the game in one way or another. But the thing is, I'm short 1 rose memory to do so. The other kind of memory would be Scale, which I could get if one of these gives me Fear, which I believe... oh, and the other... oh, but I'm talking with a person already. I was going to say, if I got an Earth sign from my Viper, that might give Scale. I don't remember. I know it gives Nectar. But these are... Memory Fear. Alright, we're good. Memory Impulse. Not helpful in this, but good to know. And Confounding Parable, actually helpful. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Note to self. Letters from the Fugitive gives Confounding Parable, which is a fucking amazing memory. Letters from a Fugitive. Great book. Great book. Love it. Gotta remember it. Gotta remember to use it next time. Making a note. Making a note here. It says Letters from a Fugitive. Read it again. Bam. Inks of Power level 4. Let's go. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and slide in Letters from a Fugitive again. Give it a read. So, Fear is Scale. Memory Scent is unrelated. Spencer Hobson is his own thing. Wormwood Dream is not Scale. Few things are Scale. Okay, well, on the bright side, I have learned Hyscus. The Shepherd Kings brought this speech west from Canaan to use in their wards and snares. Had they never come to Egypt, they might never have found a way to write it. Given its addictive qualities, that might have been for the best. It is, and look how close I can zoom in, and look at all the details. Nestle imposingly in the imposing reading armchair. Or nestle grandly in the grand reading armchair. Okay, time to feed my Viper an egg. Happy Feed Your Viper an Egg Day. Oh no, he's tame. Time to talk to my Viper. Hi, buddy! Oh, garden, 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 garden. Garden important. Which is the one that... Okay, health. Coilin Chasm. Gather in Numa. Chore. Crack Track. Gather in Numa. Okay, that's all the gathering I can do, but that's fine. A little bit, yes. There are also people in town I can visit. This is, the house of the midwife and, coffin maker, Mr. and Mrs. Kill. This is the rectory, where the Reverend Timothy lives. This is the Sweet Bones, where, the inn. The post office. No one's here. The telegraph line crackles. The mist surges and retreats. From far away, it might be the hills above the village. I hear the postmistress's voice crying out, imprecations and lamentations in the Cornish tongue, but there is no sign of her here. Numa. The smithy fire still glows, but through the window I see a gaunt, eyeless shape working the bellows. There is no sign of Denzil, and I know better than to interrupt this visitor, Numa. The door is open, the fire is cold, the shapes at the tables are hunched and quiet, dressed in furs and dark feathers. Mist presses against the walls and strokes the flagstones with its fingers. A drum taps in a regular rhythm somewhere beneath the inn, Numa. The mists are thick, but as I approached, I saw lamplight in the rector's study. Now, though, I see the windows are shuttered, and the light I saw was a fugitive wisp, like a lone star, Numa. The house is quiet. The signs above the door are written in a language even I cannot read. No one comes in answer to my knocking. Numa. This quiet Cornish fishing village has lain long in the Isle's shadow. It might be as old as Hush House itself. And, like Hush House, Brankrug Village has provided sanctuary over the years for its share of misfits and exiles. Oh, I didn't. Walk on the moor. Anyway, back to my cozy little library. Ha! That's a lot of memories required. And dusk is approaching. I need to read the newspaper before it's too late. Wait. Oh no, it's hopeless. I could never upgrade it again right now. I have to upgrade something else. Okay, good. Something with just a little bit of rose. Perhaps. Vok. Indeed, yes. Vok is a good. Are you fucking kidding me? Yes, this game has very good music. The title of this song is The Velvet's Nameless Name. Something happened somewhere. enchanting parable. Yes, okay. Good. Oh, yes, we can learn a little Vac. Take me back to the Numa city where the dreams are brief and the memories are flitty. Okay, my Viper is now hungry. And I will feed him. So now I have an Earth sign that does in fact have scale, but no longer is useful for me in any way until the next day. Memory pattern, I can sleep on that. Back is upgraded. Moly, the gods call it, and it is hard for mortal men to dig, but with the gods all things are possible. Homer. So this is a root that has nectar, moth, heart, moon, and is a cooking ingredient. Oh, and it has scale as well. Interesting. Okay, and is it still Numa in the morning? Yay, it is Numa still. Okay, good. Okay, Viper is tamed. Good sneak. Oh yeah, this is my, I've cooked a bunch of food room. I've got marinated roast beef, I've got roast pheasant, boiled egg, magnificent roast potatoes, vegetable stew, pickled pilchards, leek soup, and more pickled pilchards. Anyway, I'm gonna put the moly in the pantry. Numa isn't a season to be cooking, I should think. Unfortunately, I don't have the room Spencer wants, but I also don't want to refuse him. Until you resolve his business. So, like, it's fine, right? I just have to figure out exactly how and where to get where he wants to go. Oh, I wonder if I can talk to him. No, he's disinclined to speak. Okay. Okay, well, let's drop off my amethyst ampule, because I'm not using it. Okay. Agave Eterna, no. Oh, here we are. Pyrus Orichalcinus. The golden pear. Okay, I'm going to try to gather honey from Numa bees. I knew my bees were up to something, so I went and gathered some honey. Yep. Herbs and infusions. Okay, so now that I've got... Oh, heckney. Okay, so this also has Numa rarity stuff. I do think I'm officially out of usable soul elements for gathering now, so I no longer have to worry about that. However, well, I shouldn't read any new books, but I can catalog some. Rowan, would you care? Ow! Would you care to pick which color of book I, catalog? Because I don't want to, well, I guess the third option is catalog a whole shelf. I could do all the Nocturnals, all the Curias, all the Dawns, all the Solars, or one of each. Readable. There are worse things to put in your eyes than this. So true. Milk. I might as well scroll down some stuff on my order form, huh? Because I needed to order ham. Okay, I'm going to do an entire shelf because yeet. But I'm also going to order... Hey, you! Oh, my. Ham. And flour. Okay, there. Oh! Numa ended. Surprise. Okay, I guess we're not gonna catalog the books right now, but at least I get to gather all the stuff I set to gather. That's good, that's great. Oh, wait. That means I can, get help from someone for something. And I need to go down, 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 down. So the question is it this down, or is it this down? It's one of these two, I assume. Either way, it'll probably be a moon kind of, situation. Let's reread Letters from a Fugitive. There we go. Re-inspect our yellowed newspaper. Signor Corso Reverte. Okay. The poet does not offer moon assistance, so try again. The blood of the hour called malachite, also and furthermore wonderful on toast. Oh god, honey on toast is so good. I want some. I could have a sandwich. It's a bit early to take a break, but I could. No one could stop me. Meow. Committing devious deeds such as making a PB&J on toast, but with honey. Whoa. Aglaophotis, the rosy color of good memories, but not the color of the rose. Oh, let's order that ham and flour. The smithy. Holy moly, that's a lot of change. Sky Rose Nectar. Is that at all useful for me? Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome back. It's okay. Numa has passed. I gathered some honey. I gathered some Aglaophotis, which I will reread the description of because it's beautiful. The rosy color of good memories, but not the color of the rose. I got honey, which is the blood of the hour called the malachite, and also and furthermore, wonderful on toast, which I was pondering making some of. Yeah. Corso. Okay, Corso, not Corto. I almost was like, I did a double take. Nectar. The musician offers nectar support. Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay, shilling's not enough. It's, Alright, pal, you're gonna have to break a whole pound. Thanks, bud. But will they come when you do call for them? That doesn't offer nectar. Huh? I don't think you should do that. Well, what if we just have a chitter chat? And then while they chitter chatter, I can reread three flowers hath the tree. intuition. Trying to get me to open up a different room, you jerk. Is that what you're trying to do? Giving me all these things that are convenient for other rooms? Actually, wait, there are none where that would be convenient, are there? What are you up to, traveling musician? What's your game? Listen here, traveling musician. I'm of a mind to give you a whole bowl of Pyrus orichalcinus to eat. So you just enjoy that. And then meanwhile, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, that's an omen and that's a memory. So if I could do that at a shrine, potentially, right? And it wouldn't be solar, it would be Januarius. Okay, yeah? Uh-huh. With a light. Doesn't actually have to be... Craft Ichor Aurorol. I've got Ichor Aurorol, though. Enduring Reflection. And it only has to be scholar level, so I can hold on to both of those. Actually, put in the intuition instead. There. Oh, the Watchman is also a rose entity. Oh, here we go. I love this song. Wait, is Watchman the knock? No. It is, in fact, the one I'm using. Okay. Memory gossip. Not useful. It doesn't have any nectar to it. Here, buddy, you could use a knife. I can't believe it, but the knife was in fact the correct thing. The pool here is filled with rusting and rotting wheels. Was this some attempt to block it, or were the wheels thrown down the well as offerings? In either case, it'll need to be cleaned out, and suitable offerings made to appease the powers to whom this place is holy. Get to it, traveling musician! Memory impulse, that has nectar, but it wouldn't have been enough. Enduring reflection. Refine what is, recall what remains. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Curious hunch. Oh, but I need it to have a light of some kind, right? That said, now I'm curious. Yep, always. Oh, geez, it does look like I can't craft that into anything right now. Oh well. Let's see what's in the wheel-filled well room. A sacred spring. Here a pilgrim would bathe, make offerings, or drown, as they might prefer. Oh, you can offer pigments into it. Interesting. warmth. Room of Rusts. That's gonna take a lot of forge. But it's persistent. This one isn't, though. Let's go ahead and wake up and hit the letters from the fugitive book. Today's weather is a gale, which is unhelpful in terms of digging holes. Heart and sky, heart and sky. Let's give the Rukian Diaries another read. Chat with Beastie. Alright. I'm gonna take this chance to also take a break to grab some foods. Be back soon. The nice thing about having a big cup of tea is that it cools down slowly. The problem is that as soon as you pick it up, some fat bastard, yes, you, is going to try and use it as a warming pad. I should have seen that coming. Ari, I love you so much. You are so fluffy. But he is also so demanding. Literally, he stole my mug's spot. Well, okay. Boop. Boop, boop. Also, fat is beautiful, just to be clear. I am just describing that of my two cats that are not me, obviously, Varan is very much the Ornstein, and Ari is very much the Smo. Yes, I'm calling you a cannibal. I think you would do it. Everyone's a potential cannibal, if they're desperate enough. He just went to bite my finger. He's like, damn right. Don't forget it. Are you hungry, Ari? Is that what's going on? Alright, what were we doing? Rereading. Getting a sign from the snake. Oh, time with the beastie. Yes. Yes, time with the beastie. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Also, thank you for getting your dailies and claiming the first title, Rowan. Every other first thus far had been ninja'd by Natalie, who was not first, but did claim it first. It was very, amusing. I'm not counting myself as first, of course. Well, Ari. I am just, like, evacuating my keyboard from this gremlin. He's rolling all over the place. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh. Okay, good. I've gotten my left hand in between his head and the keyboard so that I can safely pet him without him hitting, like, Control-Alt-Delete or something. I know Control-Alt-Delete would... Actually, no, that would be a big problem, because it would open up a different thing on the monitor, and I think that would have problems. Whoa, he's trying. Do I have a cozy little bastard here? Is my sweet child so happy? Also, he's undeniably a bastard. The parents that gave birth to him weren't married, and I'm not married. So, yeah. Why did you get up in a startle at that revelation? Ari? Who did you think I was married to, child? Who? What? What? Oh, no, you can't have my crumbs. They're not for your diet. You cannot digest them good. They would give you a tummy ache, and then that would be a problem for me later. Yes. Oh yes, nice teeth. Oh yes. Big yawn. Are you over it? Have you realized the truth of your social status, Ari? It's okay, you're still magnificent. You're just a bastard. Oh, he put his head down. I'm a bastard too, Ari. Of my parents that were married, neither was married to each other. Whoa, roly kitty. No, do not move the camera. Dude, hey. Ari, are you hungry? Ah! You headbutted the escape key. Ari, do you need me to get you food? I can't get up and trust you until you're off of the desk. But you're really enjoying the pets I'm using to keep you from hitting the keyboard, so I don't know what your motivation is here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna mute and go to commercial and fuss over my children. Yeah, that means you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So off to desk. I return. I had some, berry and cream of the strawed variety. Straw... Shoot. I don't know if it's funnier to be correct or to be reverse correct. I'm gonna be reverse correct. Straw cream and whipped berry. Black. Ah, no! Okay. Ari. Oh, Ari, don't turn the light off on me. Ari had apparently eaten enough that it was time to decide to get in the window. By whatever route he felt like. Necessary? Fuck that. Whatever he felt like. Whatever works, right? Okay. Was I... Fingers crossed that my hotkeys aren't messed up again. Okay, still have the gossip memory. Might do me some good to search for unusual help. Okay, fresh commanding parable, cheerful ditty, earth sign. Meow. Take egg from chicken. Skybird. Scale bird. This is sky and heart. This is sky and moon and rose. This is just rose and grail, but that's related to art. This is... figure this out. There is an alignment to be made here. Ah, fucking... Okay. I think I figured it out nevertheless. No. Ooh. Sorry about the bump. Could have been much worse, I promise. We've read the commandments for the preservation of all that exists. Oh, we haven't read the Karisham manuscript. Have we? And I just put the lunar globe on this. It's one away, so it's close enough. I just need to keep an eye on it. A poet. Let's see if we can't find a better suited helper. Besides, we got an egg to feed to a viper. Bing, bang, boom. The deepest knowledge is safeguarded by the covenant of the Watchman's Tree, whose patrons are Calyptra, the three flowers on the Watchman's Tree, blood, soot, and snow. Calyptra may be known as night, dawn, eclipse. The chancel may be known as threshold, mirror, shell. Calyptra and chancel, then, are two. Is Janus a third? Memory, intuition. You just know, you know? Lesson, edicts, inviolable. Well. But what if instead I apply that to Hilland Hollow, because it's effective against infestations, and is... yeah. Bam. Oh! I forgot, I was so distracted. But we have... okay, Inks of Revelation is committed, but Inks of Power is not. And it can go in Horomakastry or Hushery, so let's see what those options are. The greatest and most secret truths can only be excuse me, I need to sip my tea. The greatest and most secret truths can only be recorded by the librarians of the Watchman's Tree. Even then, only beneath the shelter of the tree's branches, and only in the sanctioned inks called Encostum. There are still certain languages in which these truths might be spoken aloud, but the hours no longer permit that power in the mouths of mortals, as the wisdom of Horomakastry teaches us. Or, I could put it in Hushery. There are still certain languages in which these secrets can be spoken aloud, but that has never been safe. These secrets are the world's blood, and to speak them aloud is to shed that blood. We who are silent have always known this. The wound and the weapon. So the wound is tryst, and the weapon is metal. So I've got plus metal, and I've got metal, and I've got tris, and I've got plus tris. So it's really, it is a dead tie. Oh my freaking fracking. I think I'm gonna put it into Horomakastri. Because metal is a safer thing to catalog potentially corrupted books with. Fun fact. Desires and Dissolutions is 3. And if we get it to 4, that will allow us to... Moon. Gossip. Reflection. Scrap. Do I have Grail Sky in here anywhere? Or not Grail Sky, Moon Sky, Oronoscopy. Oh, but it's already committed. An unusual pilgrimage. An unusual nun. Okay, so she gives Grail Knock Moon. Slithering Fountain is 14 Knock. This is 11 Scale. This is 11 Moon. I do have quite a few moon options, don't I? Rose, Sky, Rose. No. Never mind, I don't. Okay. Therefore, not worth. Were the kills my starting friends, or was it Denzel? Always welcome. Yes. When Hollow ranked up. So it's now rank 3. Could it potentially... Wow, okay. I literally just need one more moon/heart memory. Book. Think. Confounding Parable. Is that Moon? Is it Moon? I think it's Moon. I'm pretty sure... Well, no. Let's read, Oh dear. Nervous. Is 2 wounds, 1 heart? Let's try reading the sea does not regret. Okay, blacksmith's assistants. Let's just talk to him. Memory, a stolen secret. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Denzel. So clutch. So deeply clutch. Okay, okay, well, let the reading finish. Let's find out what's written in this thing. Memory satisfaction. Okay, yes, I was correct. Also. Memory salt. Also, yes, good. Correct. All correct. How cool is that? Alright. That's practically enough that I could... I could level up the Edicts Inviolable. This is what I'm here for. So this could go in Horomakastri, but that slot is taken. So it is forced now to go into the Bosk. Red the dawn and black the night and white what's left. Above we see, beneath we know. Bosk. Another Arab card acquired. Pride, compassion, hatred, and fear. One of the 9 parts of the human soul. Very well. So be it. My most powerful thing that I can use today that expires is Sky and Heart aligned. However, unless I'm mistaken, I believe I have read all my Sky/Heart books. Frankly, I've read most of the books I have right now. Nyx Abolix is moon, which I had a strong thing for, but got used. Wasn't there... Hiscus. Which desk takes edge? Vagrant? Vagabond, yes. So let's go ahead and read the Ascendant. Now that we speak Hiscus. Yeah, I know it's not enough yet. Think I'm stupid. 7 out of 10. There we go. Knife. Wait, is my knife? Cool. Knife is 1. Did I have an edgier tool? I have saws. 1 saw. Yep. I feel like I remember the sword having more, but I'm also not remembering where the sword is. Like, it's in the house somewhere, definitely. Maybe we just don't read this book yet, eh? Or maybe, just maybe, we fuck around. Oh, there's the sword. Aha! Aha! Oh, but it's not a tool. It's just a knife. It's just a knife. Cucurbit barrette. That is a tool. I don't have the memory that would increase this. I could acquire it. Therefore, de oris. And then De Bellis Murora. Time resume. Memory contradiction. Memory foresight. Okay. I did not mean to pick up the floor lamp. Might be. Yippee, book. It's a cloudy day. That is a very weak weather. What was that noise meaning, though? What did that mean? Was it the assistants departing? Sweeter than wine, than nectar, is the blood of my brother. We have raised up armies one against another. We have sated the black bone with the sinking of our ships. Dardesh's boasting at length turns melancholy. An edgelong is half a dyad. She may not defeat her hated brother enemy without ending herself. She doesn't even want to, but she is aware, to her frustration, that she is a piece on the board, an axle on the ox cart, an essential part of the eternal engine of contention which the lionsmith and colonel used to sustain the world. Lesson, edicts martial, and a contradiction. I want to use one of these for upgrading Hiscos the language, so that it's easier to read books in that language. Desmahiera. Very well. Bittersweet certainty. Confounding parable. Impulse, damn it. That may still be enough.
Oh. There we go. Improving something level 2 and unassigned to level 3 is much better than a level 1 to a level 2.
Oh, shit.